Hi guys, it's Kim. Just wanted to come and share some of this gorgeous hair that I'm wearing with you guys. I found a good AliExpress company, and of course, as always, I wanted to share. So this is hair from Yvonne Hair Company. Now I know there's tons of reviews online, but I decided to purchase and bleach and dye some of their Brazilian curly hair in the Malaysian curl pattern. This is 3 bundles of 22 inches and a 20-inch closure, and I'm just really loving it. So the story for me with AliExpress is I'm always looking for affordable hair to wear, but not only to just wear, but to do what you would do with expensive hair, like bleach it, dye it, and have it really still look glamorous in Hollywood. So I think I came across some really great hair. Now, like I said, this is 3 bundles, 3 22s and a 20-inch closure, which at first I thought wasn't going to be enough, but with me, I really like to fluff out my hair. But I would say if you're going for the wet and wavy look and you get anything longer than 22 inches, then you should get the 4 bundles that they requested you get. But I love it. I hope you guys love it too. So I guess I can backtrack a little. So I received the hair. I ordered it, paid $260 for it, which is a pretty good price. $260 for 3 22 inches and a closure, right? Crazy, right? So I purchased the hair, I got the hair, I washed it, I conditioned it, then I took it to my stylist, and then she proceeded to bleach it because I really wanted curly purple hair. So the only thing I guess I would say that wasn't so great about that experience was that she definitely had to bleach it twice to get it to lift a light enough color to put purple dye on it. And then, well, I guess we can talk about the color of my hair when we get there. But so you had to bleach it twice, which I think may have possibly resulted in the hair being a little dry, even though I conditioned it and such. But so she had to bleach it twice, and then I got the desired color that I looked, and she applied the purple dye over. So now let's talk pros and cons of the hair. So big pro of this hair is that it can bleach without losing the curl pattern. I don't know if you can see it, but essentially the curl pattern of the hair stayed exactly the same from when I purchased it to when I bleached it to when I added dye to it. It's exactly the same. That's definitely a pro. Another pro is that I got it within 2 to 3 business days. So the hair came. I ordered it. It came. Another pro, the seller, communication with the seller was just so great. I asked for what I wanted. She sent me a text message. We were texting back and forth. She was showing me examples of people who did things with this hair already so that I wouldn't be fearful of bleaching it and dyeing it. And she was just so sweet. So that's definitely a pro. Now, let's talk about a few of the cons. So one of the cons is that it does feel a little dry. Now, I bleached it, right? So I bleached curly hair, and we all who have naturally curly hair, which I do, know that bleaching destroys the hair. That's why I buy extensions, so I can bleach the extensions and keep my hair nice and moist and healthy. So I do deep condition this hair, or do like a co-wash, but it's kind of like a 15-minute co-wash, if you know what I mean. You put the conditioner in your hair, you kind of let it stay in your hair for about 5 to 10 minutes while you're in the shower doing other things, of course, and then you let it rinse out. So I do that every 3 days, and the hair doesn't really tangle. I mean, you can see there are no clumps, or I can play with it. It's not sticking together, matting together, or tangling, but it does require me to do that every 3 days. And even with that being done, the hair still feels a little dry. Now that could be the hair, or that could be the bleach, or it could be a combination of the two. So I would say that one of the things that is not quite a plus for this hair is that it does get dry, and you have to combat that with things. The other thing, the hair doesn't really like product. It likes a little oil, but any product will make it mat up and tangle like crazy. You don't want to go there. I tried to define the curl with adding some leave-in conditioner, other things, and it just made the hair mat up like crazy, and tangle like crazy. And then when I got in the shower, deep conditioned and rinsed it out, it turned out like this. So I think really what the hair wants is no product, maybe a little bit of light oil, and then just to be deep conditioned to define the curl. But with that said, you have to deep condition it every couple days. to get the curl to be defined like this. The other thing I would say is that if you really want the full look with this hair, anything longer than 22 inches, if you want like the wet and wavy look, I would say you need 4 bundles in a closure to get hair this big. Now, if this is ginormous for you and it's just too much and you know, would never want hair this big, then totally go for 3 bundles and a closure, or just 3 bundles. That's totally fine. But if you want it to look like this, it's day 2 fluffed out hair, not day 1 hair. So that's another con if you're trying to stay under $300 for a full look like this. And I would say those are the only real cons. I've been wearing this hair for 5 weeks and it's also sewn in. So these are tips of hair for hair that is sewn down, not on a wig. So I don't take this off. I pineapple it up and I go to sleep and then I take it down and fluff it out. So this hair has been through it. Like, so I work out in this hair. I, you know, run to work in this hair. I spritz it down, all of that stuff. I don't take it off. So I'm sure that this hair, if as a wig, would be remarkable, because you wouldn't even be rolling around in bed or working out in this hair. It would just be, you know, kept. So I'm sure it would be excellent in that sense, but it still works this way. However, like I said, I've only had it in for 5 weeks, so I don't know if this is the kind of hair where you can make a $260 investment and then reinstall it for a year. If you were to ask me at this point, I would say I'm not sure, but I guess we'll see. I'll do another review. I don't think there's anything else left to say about this hair. It's really, I mean, you can see it's really nice. It's nice and airy and full. The color, so originally, if you're asking about the color, I pay professionals to do my hair. So when I say it was bleached and it's dry, it was bleached the right way, because I didn't do it myself. I paid somebody who knows what they're doing. But I mean, the color, yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the color of this hair. This hair, I don't know if it'll show up on the camera. It looks burgundy-ish to me, but it's really a purple, and of course, like any hair that you bleach, every time you shower, all of your money goes down the drain that you spent on the dye and bleaching it, and so it's turning, to me it looks more of like a berry, but it gets brighter each time I wash it, but we use the purple dye to get this desired color, not a red. But either one I actually really enjoy. So, you know, I think if you were to purchase it and bleach it and add color to it, it actually does show up the color that you would desire for it to be. So, last comments on this hair. It's great. I've had it for 5 weeks. It's sewn down. It's 3 bundles of 22 and a 20-inch closure. Yeah, and I just love it, and I hope you would love it too.